So I guess this is going to be my first YouTube video. If for the two people who are going to be watching this, my name is Captain Jack. I'm a stupid, ignorant teenager from Orange County, California, and I guess I started this channel just because I wanted my voice to be heard, or only by two people. I guess this isn't going to be very popular at all. I mean, hell, if I blow up, I'll be happy about it. But honestly, you can't expect fame in this day and age. People blow up all the time, but it's very, very unlikely. And so many people vying for it that I don't even know if I'll have a chance for anybody to even see this. But anyway, being a teenager, I'm obviously extremely opinionated and stubborn. So decided to start the channel. Besides just wanting my voice to be heard, is that you know YouTube is one of the only places I've ever heard of where people are not only like paid and get make a living being stupid and opinionated, but they also get like a lot of people listening to it, and people like to start to like agree with them, and their voice gets out. And I've always had my own opinions. I've always been kind of an independent person, and I thought it would be cool, if I could say things, and like the ideas that I have would maybe get out to a more general public. And I guess like I'm not trying to change anybody's mind about things, but I guess if I can entertain people and at the same time, maybe like I don't know, because I'm not the type of person to try to change people's minds. But if I were, I guess if I were to, get some people really excited about issues, or like get people involved in things, then I guess that's like pretty much the best thing that could ever happen coming out of this kind of channel. But I've been watching YouTube since I was, like 5. I've grown up with it as well as all the other kids in my generation have. And but I guess I was really inspired now to start this channel when I watched a some drama featuring a channel called I Hate Everything. Um, if you've never watched I Hate Everything before, I can just sum his channel up like this. He's one of those people that Americans absolutely eat up because he's British, he's foreign, and because he's an absolute asshole about everything. Is probably the most cynical person you'll ever hear talk in your entire life. I mean, listen to that channel name, I Hate Everything. That's just Britain in a nutshell, pretty much. But think of him as pretty much the Gordon Ramsay of YouTube. At any rate, he was in the midst of a like an absolutely valiant quest to try to wade through uh, the uh, the sea of shit that they call independent cinema, and he went through it to try to find the worst movie of all time. He's a better man than I than trying to go through all of that. But the main point here is that he got in trouble when he reviewed a video called "Cool Cat Saves the Kids." Now that particular title is a movie by a man named Derek Savage, and Derek, pretty much what he does is that he dresses up in a cat costume. Cool Cat, his character's name, and tries to teach kids about cyberbullying and gun control, which are completely different things. And I don't understand how one would attempt to do both of them at the same time, but I guess he gets it done. I haven't seen the video myself, but from what I've seen from I Hate Everything and some other people talking about it, it seems to be a really shitty movie. Anyway, Savage, I guess, is proud of his work, and and he flagged the reviews of his movie as copyright infringement. Uh, being I guess the kind of asshole that he is, he posted a video about why he believes that these to be infringements on his intellectual property. And I'm kind of a hopeless romantic optimist of the human race, so I really hoped, I guess I prayed to God that he would have a good reason, maybe like an obscure law that I've never heard of before, or maybe just YouTube terms of service that perhaps these people had been infringing upon. But it unfortunately it was not to be, and reality came crashing through my computer screen, and I wasn't very surprised to learn that he was just another idiot who doesn't understand the fucking copyright law. A lot of people, like, as soon as people try to like trash on their work or try to put them down, they try to silence people in any way possible, and that's exactly what Savage did. he flagged the video and had YouTube take him down on all the all a bunch of littler channels who people didn't have never really heard of. And I guess that's I guess for Savage, he wasn't the first person to do that. A lot of people have done that. They've tried to silence the critics and not have the message get out by getting these channels banned or suspended. And is for YouTube is a living for a lot of these people now. It's not for me. I've obviously just started, but for a lot of people, this is their lifeblood. And getting strikes or getting banned is extremely people won't know what to do with their lives. Like it's something that they have lived on, and so the problem escalated when Savage tried to take down the video on I Hate Everything's channel. And luckily for I Hate Everything, he has a lot of subscribers. So when he made the video, he made some videos about it, and the word got around, and he escalated farther than it had to be in public by posting the emails that Savage had sent him. But I don't blame him for being scared. I mean, Savage had said he had lawyers on the phone and was going to get his account banned. And for somebody like I Hate Everything, whose livelihood and all the income that he makes is dependent on his YouTube videos, that's a really scary thought. And so I don't really blame him for not thinking before he escalated it on his channel, but I wouldn't have done it myself if I were right of mind. Anyway, so obviously his and the other reviews were fair use, and there's no reason to go into it when I know that in the end YouTube will have no choice but to reinstate the video and take the strike away. But I just like to tie in, I guess, the idea behind this into why I made this channel in the first place. It's because people like Savage, or just corporations in general, tend to like to silence people, and the less people who speak out against their actions and their shit, and just people in general, the less people who speak out against their shit, the more that shit will continue. So I think that it's in my best interest, even though I'll probably never get above, I don't know, like 50 listeners in any one video. I think it's important that my voice gets out, and I think it's important that I speak for myself, and I speak for, or I guess as my individual person, despite, whether or not people agree with me. I think it's important that I at least let my opinions be known. And so one day, if people do end up listening to my video, I just hope that I'll be part of the system, or I'll be part of the group that helps change the system and help makes the world a better place, to help to help people stop these assholes from taking down, people speaking out against the man or whatever. I think that I want to have a voice. That's pretty much it. I just want to have a voice, and even if my voice isn't heard, I just want to be able to speak out and know. I guess it's a comforting thought that my voice is out there to be listened to if people choose to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll be posting more often soon, but that's just the first video. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you subscribe. I mean, this wasn't very exciting, I guess, but yeah, more stuff to come. Calling assholes out, stuff like that. So thanks for listening, I guess.